welcome back to Tuke's Craft Table. Hope everyone is doing well. Um, I was making, I was going through stuff and sorting out my my junk, and I came across that I have a bunch of these little thing, and so I thought I'll make paper clip. And yesterday I was sitting here and made over hundreds of paper clip, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to share the process with you, because a lot of you like asking how did I work so fast, and like I don't think I work fast, but I think I just do a little bit here and there, and I just never compile them together. So today I'm gonna show you what I did. Like you know, I start with go through like cardstock that I print out that it's the print is not usable, reusable, let's say. So I just cut it in the size of for a paper clip. So I just clip on paper clip, and then I put in a bucket. Like I have a huge bucket that I did this, and then I just throw it in, and then I found this small tag that I made like years ago, and then so I thought, okay, I will make a paper clip. And then also, you know, the snippet that I showed you a couple of days ago, I cut it up. I use like decorated edge scissor, and then cut them up in the small pieces that will fit. So I would pick up a piece of the paper clip like this, and I just glue it back on, and then add wording and add some cheesecloth and some nougat drop and stuff like that, and make an embellishment, and then it become paper clip. And see how fast it is. And I also use my like a wax seal stamp. This one using button stamp on it. So look at how fast I go, and I make these. This is in here is over 100 of them. Like I just sit here and do all of these, and then I have that I already glued the back on. Like this one, this bucket is to be decorated. So this one, like, and this one, I mean, this one don't even need to decorate it. It's like perfect already, right? I mean, we can use it to save it as a base, whatever theme. This is like a basic theme, so right? And then you can add lace later, add button or something. And then you have like tons of paper clip ready to go, like, right? I mean, and this one I add some what do you call trim or whatever, tie as a bow, but some don't. Maybe in the future I might punch a hole and add grommet here and add some charms or something. So this is like a bucket ready to decorate, just the base for the paper clip, right? So that's how I do it when I have time, and just glue them and go fast. So, and I love how I store my cheesecloth in here now. I'm just like, oh, because it's such a mess, right? That cheesecloth is the most messy thing. I think it's hard to organize or put it away. So and then I have these little things that I cut out from Devil Mirage, from Happiness and Crafting, Jiker, I love her. And then some, I think this is from Lana, or maybe from Ephemera. No, she's changed it. Journal Inspiration, I think. So those are the stuff I got it a long time ago, and then when I have time I just fussy cut them. And this is my box drawer that I made, and then if you want to make some for yourself, and feel free, it's in the Create With Me playlist. And this one is like a tiny butterfly that I cut out. I think it's from chapter 1 or romantic art, I can't remember, this butterfly that I got from. So I cut out a tiny, and then I have some beads that I use, and then some Nouveau drop that I use, and then I have these what do you call, the die cut. I cut this out a while back using paint chip. I think I posted on Instagram, maybe on Facebook, that I've been just doing die cut paint chip, and then and more die cut. And this is like just from a dollar store, flat back beads. So that's what I have, and then I have Tim Holmes' Word somewhere. Let me grab it. So yeah, so I use some of these for decoration, and that's what I use. So let's see how I attach. Like I would do, this is what I slicked out, and then I want to finish it, to work on it today. And this is a 3-in-1 glue that I use to attach them. This is, I think it's the medium or called large size paper clip. Let's see, this is a small size. This is the regular size that we use in our office, and then this is like a one size up. I like using big one because it's stronger. So if you want to clip on a thicker card on these fit better. And I like to glue the small side inside and allow the larger side to be clip on, because it's just strong, right? So it's nice and tight. I used to work with the small paper clip, and it bends so easily if you have a thicker cardboard or envelope to clip on. So what I would do, I just put plenty of glue, right, to, whoops, and just leave it like that. And because it's still wet, it will pop up, so once in a while I will go back and keep pressing it down. And this is how I go. This is why I'm like, okay, I can go. I like to do work, like I like to work in assemble line, you know, because that way I can just pull out stuff I need and then do mass production for these. And then you just keep going back and pressing it down. Once it dry, you just cut it in shape. Now, make sure your paper clip is straight. So I will speed it up, and I'm not going to make all of them. I'm just going to make a few, and then we will decorate them together. Now we'll cut it into the shape. It doesn't have to be perfect like this one, right? I mean, make sure it's smaller than your front piece, your base piece. And that's paper clip, simple paper clip. I mean, if you're happy just like that, that's fine. Just, you know, it's all done and ready into the next steps pile. This is like small project that you can do each stage. You can, you know, cut up your cardstock and clip on your paper clip while you're watching TV or something like that, or even just glue the back to it, and then the next day you can come back and trim it off like I do now. And you know, look through what you have a lot in, and then, you know, try to find a way to use it. I don't know what. I think these fussy cut that I cut out butterfly, I have so many of them, and then flower, because that's when I was staying at the hospital with my husband when he had an operation. So I was sitting in the daytime, I was just, all I do fussy cut. I brought a bunch of book page and print out and just cutting it away, and that way I just like the day go by really fast when you're busy, right? So the next step is to decorate. Let's pick a few that I have. Okay, these are the snippet that I made a couple of days, that I showed you a couple of days ago. And oops, did I stuck together? Oh yeah, this. And this is like just simple. I just staple like a piece cardboard, and then the, you know, and that's like already the base for the paper clip. And now you just add, you know, you could make a button with lace or something, add to it. It's so that way it's ready for you to use for your project. Let's see, even these, like I just grab a picture. This is Monet and book page, and just layer together, staple, and then ready for the base, like simple base for paper clip. So I have a few here, couple butterfly, and I want to add the ring of Stella to the wings or the body. So this way I just go crazy. I think this one almost done, and it's in clear color. I love putting this on butterfly, if you notice. There, and then now this one, maybe some big beads. I do use art glitter glue for the plastic bead. It tend to be okay, so I want to put one big one on this guy, and maybe two tiny on this guy to the cover, and then maybe two tiny on this guy too. Whoops, sorry. And then I would just pick maybe blue. I spill on my table, and then I got fluff everywhere now. Come on. That's how I get it fly everywhere. And let's see some tiny one for this one. And if you've never seen these before, it's nail art jewelry pickup. Like you can search on Amazon. It's basically just beeswax at the end of these, right? And the tip is just like pointed needle, and then you just use it to pick up. I mean, I think VR Memory Keeper has one. I bought one, but let me see if I have one here. But I don't know, it's not VR Memory Keeper, it's Marvy. It doesn't last. It doesn't pick up anymore. I think because of too much glue on it. Yeah, and this is way cheaper, and you can shape the tip as you go. If it get dull, you can make it pointy again. So I want to make sure. Yeah, and that way now I spill everywhere. So what would we want to do with this one? I think this one maybe just add some word because it's quite different. Maybe some small label. I have label from Tracy. I have a whole bunch of tiny label. Let's see if I can find them when I need them. I have a little tiny drawer on my table for stuff that I use all the time. Just that way. Oops. This must be Tracy's butterfly. I don't have small one. Nature. I like that one. And maybe some of the die cut. I like that. I mean, simple, right? Very simple. And this one, maybe some of the die cut. Too tall, too wide. I mean, just remember, this is just the base, right? I mean, I like that one. And then maybe some wording from this is just the basic, right? And then you can add more to your journal when you make a journal, when you have a theme or something you might want to change to fit your theme. Stay curious, that's a good word. And leave it there. I think that's look good already. This one, it's already look good, so I don't know what to put on. No, maybe nothing. I really like how it. And then this one, I like that. Sorry, my hand's all over the place. I should put stuff on the side so I don't rush. maybe that one, spread the love. I like. And this one also like already nice, but maybe some wording. I hope everyone is doing well. That's cute. We are having a break on the weekend, so it's nice and quiet. You have no idea how much we appreciate the quietness now. This one, should I use the word? No. Joyful? No. To escape the ordinary. Oh yeah, purple and purple. I like that. And this one, I like dream, create, and inspire. That is nice. And then this one, maybe some die cut. Seems to be, yeah, that's nice. And maybe, no. Do what you love. Yeah. And then this one, maybe some word and butterfly. Teeny one. I like that. And wording. Make a wish. That's a good word. Okay, now time to glue everything down. This is how I work. I'll do this one first. That's why I work fast. I mean, if you prepare, like, think about what you use most. I mean, but for you who make a journal for yourself, you don't need a lot of assemble line, right? I mean, but if you use something you use a lot of, like paper clip, you can do the way I do. But if you are a journal maker and sell your journal and you want to make your work go fast and prep, and this is how I do and prep my production stage. I love it. So, and this one, let's leave it at that. It's very tiny. This is like it's a C6 die cut, very tiny. If you want to know where I get them, go to my website. I have my favorite tool and supply there. There will be listing there. And this one I would put down some cheesecloth. So with my, I love how I store in these. I just snip off a little bit and put down. I think it's too much for this one. on this one. See how fast it goes, right? I already got 4 decorated. And I have a little bit of these. See, really nice. And this one. And I have empty slot here that I can put everything in. Next time I can reuse these again. There we go, and look how many minutes, and we got, how many did we get? Let's see. Crazy Pup is outside. Look. Did I got them all here? See how fast it is to get these paper clip done. I just want to make sure I got them all. Yeah, so how fast, right? So you can do these as an assemble line, and then, you know, just look at your, you know, when you go through sorting your organization, your supply and stuff like that, and then small pieces, you can keep it or you can throw it out. You know, just make sure if you keep it, what you're gonna use for it, because if you just keep the piece of paper, you don't remember what you had thought at that time. So that's why I keep the paper clip on. This is how I would have a bunch of cardstock in a box that I cut it out and then I put the paper clip on, so I know that's what I plan for these piece of cardstock for future. And yeah, and then you just like go through your stuff. Maybe you have a beautiful images that you want to glue it on, to make paperclip and you know, or even just an embellishment, right? I mean, just do something like this and put in a pile, and you know, when you're ready to use them, just put on your pockets or tuck, and it's just so fast. You can use this process with anything. If you are mass produce, if you are selling your journal, I mean, yes, it is a mass production, but it's still different. I mean, it still look different, and it's not like this. It take forever to cut out, right? Just because I have it doesn't mean I didn't do it, right? And same as this. So I spend time cutting out, and let's see if I can pull out this drawer. And these, like, I've been stamping out, doing the, like, instead of pull out your supply or tools and make one wax seal, just, you know, and then take another couple hours to put it away and clean it up, then you make a whole bunch of these so that you can use in futures. And what else? Like, you know, I use, like, even these. I spend like time to punch out. Like, I collage, I do decoupage, and some of these, because I know I'm gonna be using them quite a bit for, you know, for coin envelope. This is why I don't use Mod Podge so much. Like, this is like the last time I used Mod Podge. So it's just so like sticky together. So I know I'm gonna use a lot of this. So I do collage, and then I punch out with the 1-inch puncher. See, that's the Mod Podge, just stick them together. So I would punch out these stuff so that I have and ready to use for future. This is how, whoopsie, I need to top. You know what I mean, right? I would keep forgetting that I have these drops, so I better move this guy away because I don't want to squish them. So yeah, so that's how I, you know, when you have time, you just, like, sometimes you read, like, you know, yeah, I collage a big piece, and then so what's next, right? Just put it away, and you know, you will come up with idea later. Just because you feel like collaging doesn't mean you can't collage because you don't know what to do with it. So just whatever you feel like, do it. If you don't feel like anything, you lost your mojo, pull out a book or magazine, cut out word. Maybe you find some word that would jump up on you, and then, like, oh, I want to, you know, do something with this word or something, you know, just, and then, you know, put away like this. Like, it's been in these probably, what, 6-7 months. Like, why would I cut them so much, right? Because I don't know what to do with them when I cut them. But now look at me, I have so much that I can do with these. So so I'm gonna do another video collaging similar to snippet, so that we can use for end page or tuck, or to be an embellishment using similar idea, because I have so much cut out or fussy cut. So I'm gonna wrap up on this video, and hope that I give you some idea how to plan and use up what you have. You know, you probably have so much fussy cut out, like me, like a zillion of them, and don't know what to do. Just sit down and do like I do, right? Use them up. Don't print out a new one just because you want a similar or whatever. Use what you have. This is like a real thing. Use what you have. And the snippet, I told you the snippet, I use all of my test print, because when I create a digital, so I have to print out and see if I like it, how it print or not. You know, what you see on the computer and what you print out, sometimes it's not the same. So I just have to print out and see, and then so I ended up with like box and box of the printout, and now I have to find a way to use it, and that's me, right? And then you can use magazine or any colorful page or book page behind and make a base of it, and then when time to use it, put in your journal. You maybe have a baby theme or a wedding theme or whatever your theme would be. You can add more pieces to go with your journal, right? I mean, I'm going, like, for example, I'm working on a French farmhouse journal, so I will be adding some lace or something to make it like French. So, and that's the idea behind these, right? So anyway, I say I'm gonna wrap up, so I will, and add these to my box of finished product, ready to use or ready to decorate further. And we'll see you the next video. Bye for now.